to me.
She can walk around us if you want. You can walk around us and hover and be pretty. All right. Hey, folks, this is Matthew from Nerd News Today. We're here live still at New York Toy Fair 2019, and we're now in the Titan Vinyls, Titan merchandise booth. And we're going to get started in a little bit. Let's just give you guys some time to show up here. And yeah, we love Titans. That's the official hashtag, and it's true, we do love Titans. We've been checking them out for many, many years. This is, after all, our 10th Toy Fair ever that I've been to. And I've been checking out Titans, I think, probably since day one, I feel like. Might have been, is this our 10-year anniversary?
10-year anniversary, mate, yeah. For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Since day one.
And that voice, by the way, is the voice of Andrew Sumner.
Hey, everybody.
He's the man behind Titans. He's the man, the myth, the legend. He is the true Titan.
Behind the curtain. That's me. Shall I hold this, Matt?
You know, if you want to, actually, I'll hold this for now.
Oh, yeah, you clip onto me, mate?
No, I'm going to be free for a minute.
Oh,
so,
freeform,
yeah, so I can go back and forth.
This is Matt, who's been here since day one as well. Matt, the man, the myth, the legend, Bus.
And we're live streaming together now. How's that for awkward?
How's that, Bus? Yeah, it's so weird.
I've got the Titans guys looking at this stream.
All right, okay.
The Titans guys.
Hey, Titans guys. Sorry, I haven't got my pin on. It's in my hotel room. Sorry.
So now I'm looking at Andrew.
This is really
fucking
fucking weird, by the way. No, keep doing it. It's good. I mean, weird is good.
Dave says he's having a margarita for you right now.
Oh, mix one for me, mate. I would love a margarita right now.
All right, actually, we're not going to clip it on. I'm going to hold it back and forth.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'll be using it back and forth like this.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I think we're going to get started now. Whoever's here is going to join us. So again, this is Andrew Sumner and.
Hello, everybody. Hello, greetings.
Yes.
From New York Toy Fair,
That's my mic.
2019. Here in the heart of Manhattan. Here, next door to the Hudson Yards. Here at Javits, John K. Javits Exhibition Centre, perhaps the coldest exhibition centre that Bus and I ever go to in a year. Although it's warm today because the heating's on. But yesterday when the heating wasn't on, man, it is cold setting up in this place. It's freezing. Do you want me to tell this, Matt?
No, it's fine.
No,
I'm going to go back and forth. So
I'm with you. Okay.
My shot. That's why
Yeah.
I'm going to be asking stuff as well.
Okay, I'm with you.
So let's go ahead and get started. And
Let's do it.
Things first, we've got Aliens. I am so excited for Aliens. I love the Aliens line, and whenever I see them, I got to buy them. And as always, Titan Vinyls kills it. Well, these are Aliens, so they will kill it.
So this is our Alien set, which is just shipped. It's at retail now. It's in stock now for people to buy, and you can get this. At retail. You can get it via entertainmentearth.com. If you work with Diamond Distributors, you can get it via your local comic book store if you order in advance. And what we did with our Alien set, the journey we've been on over the last couple of years of working with Titans, with the Titans platform on the Alien franchise, is that our Titans fans and Alien fans really, really respond to the aliens themselves much more than they do to the humanoid pieces. Of course, you do get a handful of fans going, can't we have all of the commandos, from the movie? But the truth is, when it comes to what people are really, really demand a lot of, is everybody wants the xenomorphs. So we made this wave very xenomorph heavy. So there's many different mixes of the xenomorph. There's the alien egg. There's the APC, which I think is one of the first time anybody's ever done, like the APC in the vinyl category. We've got an awesome chest burster, of course. That's fantastic. I'm very pleased with that. I'm very pleased with all of the Titans we've got. And then we've still got Ripley. And
let's walk around and actually get a better shot of everything over here.
Yeah, we go. Got a
double live stream going on at the same time. This is there's Bishop, by the way, which I love that.
Bishop, yeah. We've got that's the Bishop chase, which is amazing.
So Milkmouth Bishop over there with
Bishop, absolutely right.
Just being stabbed to the chest by the alien queen.
Yeah. And we got Hicks, I think. Maybe we haven't. And then we've got Hicks in my mind. Hudson. Yes, we've got Hudson. That's right. Hicks, a completely different character. I think I knew that because I've seen this film like 10 times. There you go. I'm getting old. What can I tell you? But really, the centerpiece in this case, outside the blind box set, which really is awesome. And hang on, keep the camera on that. I'm going to get there.
Andrew's gone off to get something else, but we're going to look at Ripley for a second because I love this Ripley. Matt, do you like this Ripley as well?
Oh, I love it, mate. Yeah, wonderful. This is my favourite set we've ever done, I think.
So the blind box itself has got some awesome packaging. I'm really pleased with the packaging job that our man Nicholas Edwards in London did. He did a great job. With that, didn't he? Yeah, there we go. There's the individual blind boxes. But I would say that hold that thought because I don't want to. I'll walk away from camera.
Andrew's left us again. I have abandonment issues, and this is not making it any easier for me. But yeah, let's get a close look at some of the other guys too. Like the likenesses on Titan vinyl figures are always really great. They've gotten so much better over the years as well. Like I remember seeing them, the Doctor Who's especially early on, designed by I believe it's Matt Jones. They were great figures, but you guys have come such a long way with the sculpts and the likenesses.
Yeah, we absolutely have. Yeah, I mean we've got this amazing sculpting team in the UK who are just really, really good. I mean, Matt is an amazing designer. The pieces have always been sculpted by. I mean, Matt, as I've said before, Matt Jones is a genius. With the amazing likenesses achieved by our sculpting team, who are based just outside of London, and they do phenomenal work. And I think one of my favourite things we do, and the kind of centerpiece of what the display here, is this 6.5-inch alien queen that we've just produced. You can get this at Hot Topic at the moment, and it's probably I think it's the biggest 6.5-inch piece we've ever done by a long way. It's also tremendously detailed, and it's lit up in the case at the moment. So what you can't see to best effect here is the fact that it's got a lot of glow in the dark detail on it. So all the teeth and the sinew etching around the mouth, that's all glow in the dark, and it really does work brilliantly well. So yeah, you take that, it's fired up with these halogen lights there. So if we took that into a dark room, you'd really see it pop. Really pleased with that.
Alien stuff is great, but one of the things I like a lot that you guys do is all the Beatles merchandise.
Oh man, yeah. So this is in the case here. We have our Wave 2 blind box Beatles. We've got 2 waves out. There's the first, the original classic wave. This is Wave 2, where you see the guys in their black and white form, and then you also see the guys in their aged When I'm 64 form. So in the movie, when the song When I'm 64 gets played, you see them turn into aged psychedelic versions of themselves. That's what we've got here. We've also got the sub, which is the broaching sub, where you can see it coming out of the water with the waves around it. And
we reviewed the larger scale version of that sub as well. You guys can check it out on our channel.
Right, yeah.
We love all incarnations of the Yellow Submarine, especially the broaching version.
Right on. And what is just about to come into retail in about a month's time, it's going on the water from China, is our latest Beatles releases. So we have a set of 4 of the Fab Four themselves in 4.5-inch window box form, but in colour. So we produced 6.5-inch colour Beatles before, and we produced 4.5-inch black and white Beatles. But we've got 4.5-inch colour Beatles coming in the middle of March this year. We've also got a 1.5-inch colour blue Meanie. We've got a 6.5-inch version of the Smiley sub, and I'll show you some more Beatles just so you can reference that in a second. And then what we've also got is a 4-pack of the guys in 3 inches with glow-in-the-dark effects. And actually that looks awesome. We were checking that under the black light just a few days ago, and they look really good. They're going to all be in store and available to order from entertainmentearth.com or forbiddenplanet.com in the UK. They're going to be able to order mid to late March. And if we can just walk over here.
Sure thing. And by the way, folks, for you watching at home, this is a live stream, so if you got questions, we're here with the main man himself, so go ahead and send them our way.
Let us know if you've got any questions. So what we've got here is, this is our presentation pack for last year. We were very proud to publish the Beatles Yellow Submarine graphic novel, which is written and illustrated by Bill Morrison, the great Bill Morrison, up until very recently the editor of Mad Magazine. And this special edition, this retails for around about $200, and it's the hardcover version of the book, but it also comes with, it's in this nifty opening case there. It comes with a facsimile of the invite to the original London premiere of the movie, and then it comes with a 4.5-inch Smiley sub, and then it comes with a signed print by Bill himself. Then it comes with 4 mini posters, reproductions of the original movie posters that the movie was released with. Then reproductions of the 16 lobby cards it produced for the movie back in 1968.
Do you think that's enough stuff, Andrew? I think you need more.
I mean, maybe we need some more. So, well, I tell you what, we'll throw in a complete set of the original pins that were released from the movie as well. If you're a Beatlemaniac, this is an awesome set. And I'm not just saying that because our Smiley sub is in there. I love our Smiley sub, but I truly love the Beatles. I'm from Merseyside myself, grew up in the Liverpool suburbs, and this is one of the things that we've done that I'm the most proud of. I'll quickly show you I won't load everything in, but I'll show you what the box looks like when everything is loaded inside. There we go. That is an epic set. Very, very pleased with that. There we go. Available now in all good comic book stores all available for pre-order. If you can't find it with your retailer, just hit us up on the Type Merchandise Forbidden. It's on the Type Merchandise Facebook page, and we'll show you where to get it. That's a great piece. You get it via Diamond Distributors, easy.
Yeah, it's definitely awesome. We've seen it at Comic-Con as well last year, New York Comic-Con. It was great.
Yeah, for sure.
So, all right, let's go ahead and go back to the glass case. Let's see, where should we go? Should we talk about the Cartoon Network stuff?
Yeah. So this is the Cartoon Network wave. Now seen in its entirety that we launched just after San Diego last year. So you may recall, Matt, that at San Diego we had a 3-pack of the Powerpuff Girls, glow in the dark 3-pack of the Powerpuff Girls, and now this is the regular set, which has the Powerpuff Girls in it. It's got Samurai Jack and his nemesis, the Coup. It's got a karate version of Karate Dojo version of Johnny Bravo. So shout out to our man Van Partible, Johnny's creator, one of the nicest guys we've ever worked with. We've got Mojo Jojo as well. Mojo Jojo, the accidental semi-creator, or the fact the guy used to be Professor Utonium's pet before he gave him super intelligence, and he actually created the accident that led to the creation of the Powerpuff Girls. And then we've got the Wee Bear Bears in the set as well at the back there. And then what you'll also see from one of our 2-packs is this Storm 2-pack version of Greg and Wirt from Over the Garden Wall, Beatrice, the avian friend. And then, guys, in the lower case, well, we've got the Monkees, the greatest band in the world, apart from the Beatles, of course. But we've got some other cool stuff. If we work our way round, we've got the Gordon Cole that we launched as our New York Comic Con exclusive last year. We've got our Kirk and Spock Amok Time 2-pack. We've got the USS Discovery, and we've got Michael Burnham from Discovery. And we debuted Michael Burnham and the USS Discovery. It was at the Star Trek show last year, wasn't it, Matt? Yeah. Which you went to.
Event.
The Creation event. Actually, Matt's got a brilliant speaking voice. He's just choosing to focus on his. As anybody knows who's spoken to him, he's very charming. You know, as you guys will attest to, right, Matt? Matt. There's we're having a Matt off here. You know what I mean? This is some meta Matt inception. Meta Matt. That sounds like a stomach medicine. I had to take a few portions of Meta Matt, but now I feel better.
So, I think you're saying that means that you're sick of me. Is that what you're saying?
It's pretty good. It's pretty cool. So we've got 2 Matts. We've got an Andrew and an Andrea. Hey! All right. Yes. We're delivering today here at Toy Fair. Day 1. It's only day 1.
Folks, this is day 1. He's already delusional. This is how...
Andrew, Andrea, Matt. Meta Andrea.
And the Matts are both holding the phones.
Yeah, oh, that's right. Hold the phone, Matt. Hold the phone.
Hold the
Wow,
phone.
there we go. That's going to make the entire evening. That's great. We're going to be talking about this all day.
All right. Well, speaking of hold the phone,
Yeah.
well, we're going to... I do want to ask before we move on about Star Trek Discovery here. Any chance we might see a full-fledged line of Discovery?
We would love to do that, is all I can tell at the moment. We would love to do that. I think that's really all about the future, where the show goes. We love the show. We think it's very strong. You know, I'm a massive Star Trek fan, always have been. Matt is a huge Star Trek fan, even though he's 20 years younger than me. We love Discovery, so, you know, we're very hopeful, put it that way.
All right. Let's go ahead. Now, speaking of hold the door for real, let's go take a look at some Game of Thrones stuff, shall we?
Oh, yeah, let's get it done. This is some good stuff. Hey, look at this. Check it out. It's my friend Barry from Factory. This guy's the man.
Hello.
Always beautifully dressed with
Thank
a
you so
fantastic
much. And you
jacket.
a good self.
Oh, thank you very much. This guy's the best.
I came to ask you out for a beer. So
Look at that jacket.
Even better. Live on a live web
Live
stream.
on a
There
live
we
web
go.
stream. There
It's
we
all
go.
work, this show. It's all work. It's all work.
Toys is hard work, folks.
Okay, brother. Take care.
All right, so let's go ahead, Andrew, and take a look at Game of Thrones up top. This has been a very long anticipated wave.
It has indeed, yeah. We did a lot of work on this. If anybody's any aficionados, any Tuttum guys saw me with the Nerdette at Hot Topic HQ the other day. We did a periscope about the release of this the other day. These will all be in store in about a month's time, and this is Game of Thrones Wave 2, the Seven Kingdoms collection. And we got to introduce some extra characters into this wave that we were really excited about. We got to introduce the Mountain. We got to introduce Brand Start. We got to introduce 1-1. We got to introduce Ghost. And in fact, when I did the Periscope, we didn't have this. But we got the other K9 as well, didn't we? Greywind. So we've got Ghost and Greywind in there. And probably my favourite thing from this Wave 2 collection is we also have, you can only see 2 of them here, we have all 3 of the baby dragons. So I think that's baby Drogon and that's baby Viserion, right? I think it's baby Rhaegal's not here at the moment. Probably because Greywind was in this set and the chases, right? That's right. See, I say it, Matt tells me it's the truth. But these are really good. We've got the key. I've got a key. Let's see if we can get the key. I'll show you something. Really
we are about to. Oh, we just. And Andrew just lost all of his cards. So we're about to go and go into this case and get a close look at all these fellas here. And also, just to give you guys a little preview, we're going to look at American Gods in a moment and some Doctor Who stuff coming up. So stay with us. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to ask us. We are live, and we're here to answer as many questions as you guys have. So yeah, please feel free to ask us. All right, so Andrew's going to head to start pulling stuff out, or Matt's going to pull some stuff out.
Matt's going to pull stuff out. So yeah,
we have the Mountain.
Yeah, who the HT Odette was telling me the other day she thought looked like a kind of a silver effect Darth Vader, which is not a bad shout really. It's Vader-esque. Bustlight, can you pass me the baby dragons? Thank you.
Here we got ourselves a baby Viserion.
So there we go. Yeah, baby Viserion, baby Drogon. What I really like about these guys is the sheer cuteness. And again, I'm not boasting because I don't sculpt this stuff. It's the amazing guys who work with us sculptors, our amazing sculpting team. The cuteness of the baby faces, but also it's this piece of detail where their heads move. And it's amazing when you just all got to move their head a little bit, completely change the personality of them. See Andrew agreeing strongly in the background there. Yeah, they're cute, right? They're awesome. What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, I like them.
What do you think, Matt?
I also like them. So the 2 Matts have validated this.
Good. What does invisible third Matt think? It's okay. Good. Excellent.
Andrew has lost it, and it's only day 1. I fear for what happens on Tuesday.
It's all the drugs, mate. Yeah, I mean, obviously prescription drugs. I'm talking about. Not the illicit stuff that Bus carries around with him.
Just keep incriminating yourself. It's totally fine.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, he's got a bad back, though. It's for the pain, isn't it, man? Yeah, it's for the pain. Yeah, so there we go. There's the 2 baby dragons. Love these baby dragons. Let's see if we can get... Let's see if we can get this to work. We may not be able to. So here's the Night King. You might be able to see, you can. That's how strong the glow in the dark is on it. I don't know if you can hit that up on camera. You can see him. He's glowing away. Yeah,
it's actually glowing a little bit. That's very cool. And is anybody out there who wants to see anything specifically from the Game of Thrones set, just let us know.
Yeah, see him glowing. See the greenness of his chops there. There we go. From that.
It's got some green chops, all right. All right, let's take a look at the American God stuff, actually, because I'm very curious about that stuff.
We're so proud of this. This is great. We're big.
Matt's IG account.
What's that?
Matt Jones. What's his IG account?
I don't know.
Matt Jones. Just search Matt Jones.
Yeah. It's probably lunatic.
Lunatic.
But lunatic spelled like lunar, like the moon. So Lunartik. That is almost certainly it. Lunatic. I would guess. Yeah, I would guess that makes sense, doesn't it? So this is our American God set, and we're big fans of the Neil Gaiman series, which is coming back for series 2 very, very shortly. And actually, this is a particularly wide wave. We've pretty much got everybody in the set that we would want. I'll let you luxuriate with that for a second.
But I'm going to go right behind the glass, if you don't mind, and get you guys real close. No glare now. Get nice and tight in there. So I'm hoping that there's some American Gods fans. I know a lot of Titan collectors have been very interested in these and waiting to see these.
Jazz Guns! Yes, the mighty Jazz Guns. How are you, Jazz?
All right.
So we've got, it's a really wide cast in this because we've got Shadow Moon, we've got Mr. Wednesday, we've got Technical Boy, we've got Laura Moon, we've got Mad Sweeney, we've got Mr. World is in there, we've got some alternatives of Shadow Moon and Laura Moon, we've got Salim in there, We've got Jin in there, right in the middle. Got Mr. Nancy is in there. Bill Quiz is in there. The Buffalo's in there in 2 different versions. We can see the regular Buffalo and we can see the all gold chase as well. We've got Easter's in there and Chernobog. Have I got that right? It's right enough, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Sounds right to me.
Yeah. So it's everybody, you know what I mean? It's a really wide representation of the cast. Very pleased with the way they turned out. And I know that the American Gods cast really love their pieces, don't they? We've had a lot of back and forth with Ricky Whittle, plays Shadow Moon. Ricky Whittle, by the way, used to star in a very famous UK soap opera for young adults called Matt, look at this.
Oh, jeez. I just destroyed the American Gods display. Single-handedly destroyed them.
I think the Ricky Whittle one might be the most attractive Titan toy we ever made.
Yeah, mainly because Ricky Whittle is one of the most attractive men on the face of the earth. That's why. He used to be in Hollyoaks, didn't he?
That's right.
Yeah, and he won Strictly Come Dancing.
And remember, folks, we are live, so if you have any questions you'd like to ask Andrew about Titan vinyls, any lines they're doing or could do, feel free to ask him.
He's a supremely attractive man. Yeah. That's for sure. And look, you can get to see the QTVR. That's the actual digital sculpt, what it looks like. It really does look like it.
Right now, shall we move on down to the Doctor Who stuff now? I know a lot of folks are waiting for this stuff. We've got a whole bunch of new Doctor Who things. We haven't actually covered this one yet at all, I don't think.
This is the Renegade collection, which we released late last year. So this is a classic style Titans wave. It features a character myself and Bus have been trying to produce for a long, long time. And that's the classic Roger Delgado Master. And there he is, the Master with his laser screwdriver. And the intention of this was to hoover up a bunch of characters that hardcore Titans fans, hardcore Doctor Who fans have been requesting for a long time. So we've got the Master in there, we've got Professor Richard Lazarus in there, we've got Jenny, the Doctor's daughter, aka Mrs. David Tennant. What's her first name, mate? Can you remember? Samantha, is it? Sam Tennant? I think that might be it. And then we've got we've also got Vincent Van Gogh, and we've got a 3-inch version of the Van Gogh TARDIS, or Van Gogh as you guys say in America, which by the way is totally incorrect.
No, yeah, the correct way is Van Gogh. So yeah, you're saying it right.
I know I'm saying it right there.
That's
the variant. And then we also have a black and white version of the TARDIS from an unearthly child. And we have the Knight and the Doctor version of the 11th Doctor in his white tuxedo. We have the Girl in the Fireplace version of the 10th Doctor with a tie around his head and the wine glass. And then, I'm sure there's one I'm missing. Oh yeah, maybe last but not least, we have Bernard Cribbins as Wilf from The End of Time. Now, the thing to bear in mind about Bernard Cribbins, right, is that he has got more Doctor Who history than any actor we've put into vinyl form, because he stars in the original Doctor Who movie from the 60s, which is not canonical because he's not really a Time Lord in those. He's more like an eccentric time traveller, and that's the 2 movies that star Peter Cushing as Doctor Who. And Bernard Cribbins is the co-star of the first of those 2 movies, which is called Doctor Who and the Daleks. So he's been involved with Doctor Who. Back in the day, at that point, Doctor Who was a black and white TV show. So it's the first opportunity to see any form of Doctor Who in colour was to see those films. He's been involved with Doctor Who for the better part of 50 years. So there we go. That's the Renegade collection. So named because everybody in this set is a renegade in one way, shape or form. And we're very pleased we were able to do this and get it out there for everybody.
Now on the very bottom shelf, we have some of the larger figures down here, including some of the Kawaiis.
Indeed. Oh yeah, and the thing about the larger figures, right, is that the thing about these larger guys is that we see some of them we've been around for a while. So there's the 6.5-inch version of the 11th Doctor, of the 12th Doctor, the 9th Doctor, of the 10th Doctor. We've also got a 6.5-inch version of the 13th, which was our San Diego exclusive last year. And then we have a 6.5-inch Hawaii version of 13th, which was our New York Comic Con exclusive for last year. and this is our 6.5-inch version of the 13th Doctor's TARDIS, which is also for New York Comic Con. And this is pretty cool, actually. This is our blue glow-in-the-dark 4.5-inch version of the TARDIS. Now, it's difficult to get to cover this up in a way that you can see, but the glow-in-the-dark on this looks really lovely. If you leave this out in natural sunlight, like in the garden, on a sunny day, for like half a day, it really glows bright blue when you turn out the lights in the evening. Love that piece. And we got our Bad Wolf TARDIS as well. And this is over here. We've got a very realistic, lifelike 6-foot Titan of Matthew Buss with his filming accessory, yeah, and his boyish smile and his nice new specs. Yeah, new glasses. You got them recently, didn't you, mate?
Show them to me.
There we go. Yeah, they're good. Oh yeah, look, meta.
They just broke the fourth wall. We shattered it.
All the time. That's what we're all about.
All right.
About that fourth wall battering.
So that's our quick look at Titan vinyl figures.
So that's everything we've got. So we've got some great new stuff that we can't announce here at the show.
That's always how it goes with you, Andrew. Why can't you trust me?
Yeah. I know it's almost like you're broadcasting to more than just one person. I don't know, Matt. And we will be announcing very soon some new license announcements. That's what that will all be about. Not new editions of stuff we've done before, but boldly going to other places. And that isn't a clue, by the way. I just said it because I like the sound of it.
Andrew, you're a monster for teasing us like that.
I like the Shatnerian phrases. Do you know what I mean? But really, we will be releasing some new stuff soon.
You are a monster, sir, because you know how much I'm going to ask about Star Trek stuff. All right, well, as always, there will be some more Titan coverage afterwards, and we are going to do a fan Q&A after this. This won't be live, though. We have some fan questions coming in.
You can edit it when I
yes.
say something I'm not supposed to say.
Exactly. That's why we're not doing it live. That's why we're not doing that one live. So you guys make sure to stick around because that'll be online probably tonight. But yeah, we got some fan questions. We're going to do that next. And as for you guys who are watching at home on the live stream here, stick around because we have at least one more booth today, and that's a big one. We have Playmates coming up at about 4:30.
Playmates. Yeah, Matt's big time into Playmates, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes, fact. Yeah. That's an inside track of Matt Buss.
That's
By the way,
awkward.
The rumours of Matt Buss. Matt Buss. What's your name? We only known each other for 10 years. This guy's only like my adopted son. I don't even can't even think of what his name is. So true fact, right? The rumours about Matt Buss are true.
Well, I'm not going to touch that one, nor will I touch Matt Buss.
Many people have those, so it all balances out in the end.
All right, so you guys watching home again, we will be live again in a little bit. 4:30, come back for Playmates, which will be Ninja Turtles and probably Ben 10. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, of course, and follow us on Instagram at Nerd News Today. And follow Titans, too. #WeLoveTitans.